Good. It works now. So
Okay,
it just required. Yeah. No. Thank you so much. Okay, we're starting soon. And three, two, one. We are live. I think.
there we
Yeah,
go.
we're live. I have lost my mind. Uh, Trevor, thank you so much.
No problem.
Okie dokie. Welcome to crap. Or welcome to welcome to Relic Riders, episode 7. Finding the answers because we all need answers in our lives.
Yes, all the time.
Do what?
I said yes all the time.
All the time. We always need answers, but you will never get them because I am wonderful and tease you guys all the time. Um, so last time, it's been a little bit, but last time on Relic Riders, uh, we lost a few old Relic Hunters. Alex and Zakar are no more. Uh, Ari has, for the first time in a long time, met up with her brother in person instead of just over phone calls, which was a very touching reunion. Her brother, who was also tied, I say tied to, who was basically following around and traveling with Zakar, it seemed like, um, fell to his knees when Zakar disappeared. Virgil, our very wonderful black and now orange and purple relic rider, has gained those three colors instead of just one. Also, Nelson and Virgil decided to screw over the DM last episode, causing me to panic for, I timed it, 9 minutes and 43 seconds. Uh, and did something I wasn't ready for, and now have what looks like new suits, along with what looks like Nelson is full size, not a child, and not in a mechanical esque body. Leon can see colors, or can,
I sure hope he could.
Leon Leon can see.
Oh, look, I saw rainbow.
Leon a mantis shrimp?
Yes, can see
I knew it.
the energy that is around the world, and currently it is very heightened by Ari and her brother. Ari, I apologize. What's your brother's name? I forgot, and my notes are. Do you remember?
His right now his name is Ty.
Ty. Yes, Ty. I don't know why I had to say it 12 times. Uh, so we got names. So as you see, before we actually get fully into this, we do have another person. If you've watched any of the other 3 seasons of Relic Hunters, we do have our wonderful
cry.
Andrew here with us. He is sitting here. He may play today. He may not play today. It just depends. So I hope everybody is ready. Yeah, I hope everybody is ready. And we don't have an intro because this is bare bones. So let's get into it. Um, so I will go ahead and Ari, you are embraced in your God dang it, you are embracing your brother. You feel a very strong energy. You feel empowered, but it doesn't feel right. So, do you want to have a conversation with your brother? What do you want to do?
I want to kind of
He is
so we're
crying on your
hugging,
shoulder. Yeah.
and I kind of want to grab him by his shoulders and kind of hold him out in front of me.
What's wrong? What's wrong, sis?
It's you.
Yeah, I've been with, and he shudders as he points to the empty space where Virgil, Leon, and Nelson are. Zakar, he's gone. I was with him for ever since we got split. That's where I've been calling you from.
My mind just went blank.
But
So how are you?
uh, rough, sis. I'm rough.
Okay.
You look. You're still morphed, by the way. All of you are morphed.
Okay.
You look different. What is this?
Yeah. Uh. Yeah. We're kind of relic riders.
What's a relic rider? I know what a relic hunter is, but what's a relic rider?
Yeah. Have we ever gone over that?
No.
So yeah, we can talk more about it later.
Okay. Real quick, we're gonna flash over to Virgil, Leon, and Nelson. What are you guys doing? You guys are now standing there, all morphed, seeing Sarah, seeing
Josh just goes, Sarah.
uh, seeing well, Leon seeing colors, as I'm gonna stick to now.
Yeah.
Virgil and Nelson, you guys feel now you feel like you're being drained a little bit, but right before that, you guys felt new because you're in whole new forms.
Imagine.
I wanna in the comms, I'm gonna go, Ari,
Yeah.
something's up.
What's happening? What?
How do I explain this? I'm now seeing colors.
Hey.
And it's looking like it's an energy aura that I'm seeing being zapped out of us into that guy.
My brother?
If that even is your brother, but what I am saying right now is he is siphoning off relic energy.
Is that why it feels so funny?
That's probably it, yes. But his aura and his energy does not seem right, Ari.
And I start second guessing everything. Like, is he evil? Is, all these thoughts. But okay, Ty, come with me. I want to check something out.
Oh, okay. He gets up and he starts following you a little bit. As sorry, are you heading back to them, Ari?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As Ari and uh, Ty get closer to you three, you guys feel even more weakened, and all of a sudden, oh, go ahead, Virgil.
No, you go ahead.
No, if you want to do something, I'd do it now. If you want to say something.
As we are experiencing this feeling, I was going to grab the dagger that was left on the ground and start backpedaling as fast as I could.
Oh yeah, you were easily grab. Actually, since we haven't done a roll, see if you succeedly.
So what would you consider this thing?
That would be a. I don't have the character sheet in front of me. It's a.
Athletics, acrobatics.
I'd say it's an athletics.
I think so.
Yeah.
Athletics.
Yes, Leon, while he's rolling.
So while he's rolling, can I try to focus in on the brother's energy to see if I can stop the siphoning of the energy from Ari and us?
You can focus it on and see. Make me a what do we do? The visual check. The
Perception?
no. I did the detective identify. I don't have the sheet anymore.
Investigate.
Investigate.
There we go.
So if this passes, I would like, if you trust me enough, you got a 27.
Oh yeah,
So,
oh god, easy, yeah.
So if you allow this, as I'm backpedaling, I grab the dagger and instinctively, even in a state of shock and awe, I'm gonna grab what is Nelson, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Grab him by the collar and throw him like further away, like grab him by like the helmet or like
the collar. Yep.
Yeah, the shield. Yeah, and then just. And then I'm just gonna. Then I will make a jump check so I can jump backwards since I'm morphed.
Yep, go ahead. And Leon, what'd you roll for?
So it's my intelligence plus my ability modifier plus my rank.
Correct.
So 29.
Yes, that makes it
28.
He's fucking.
And my jump check was a 28.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm trying to make sure that my brain layers this correctly. It's like magic. So
it is.
Virgil, yes, as you jump away, you make the check. You are able. Nelson, are you fighting him?
No, since it's like a surprise of what he's doing.
Okay.
Because I'm focusing more on what Leon said with Ty.
Yep.
And I'm
So-
just like trying to figure out why I'm feeling so
you
weak.
two
right
are
now.
back. How far do you said it was a 28, and
it's
the way
28.
we've been doing jumps is normal 5-foot jump plus what was it an extra 5 foot every 5.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
So you did 28. So we'll say that's 50. You jumped 15 feet.
Yeah. Okay. Do I start feeling different as I gain more distance?
You still have the weakened feeling, but it's not as bad as it was as they were walking towards you.
Okay.
How far did he throw me?
I can make a strength check so we can just dictate distance.
Because neither of you are the super tall as you were. Remember, you guys have those new current
Yeah.
forms, so you look
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
And without you fighting back, it's basically like with the jump check, and he passed his athletics check to grab, pull. Yep. So yeah.
So about 15 feet, same 15.
Yep. I'd say you're
Okay.
15. I say Nelson, with it being a jump as well as throw, or you jumped through him and then jumped.
Yeah.
I'd say you jumped a little bit farther than him, so I'd say
Okay.
you're 15. He's about 10.
Um,
Leon, as you go to look for at Ty to see, you see that Ty has no energy reading. It looks more like a black hole of energy coming from him. Whereas Ari, right next to him, as you're peering at Ty, Ari's is illuminated immensely. Like it's so loud and bright that it kind of takes you aback a little bit, and it makes you you're not able to exactly focus on Ari. You can tell. As all of this is happening, Ari and Ty are walking back. All of you, go ahead and please roll me. Man, yeah, I'm gonna have to pull up this character sheet because I have to keep referencing it. It is well, I would always use Ryan's character sheet on the computer, and without having that immediately available.
What are we rolling for?
Will you zoom in?
I think you're pretty zoomed in right now.
Oh, am I really close to the camera? Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody, please make me a balance check.
Yeah, sure.
Bet.
No, great.
Oh, I got action points. I have a ton of action points. So far, I've used 4, by the way, Doc.
Oh yeah, yeah. Everybody's got
Ugh.
loads of action points that you will need.
Okay.
So,
All right, does an 18 succeed?
an 18, yes.
Oh. Oh.
4 does not succeed.
You don't
7.
have balance as a skill?
It's on my skill sheet. It's just I don't have anything with it.
You still put your dex into it, I believe.
Oh, well
Yes.
then 6.
Okay, that still fails, but yes. Ari,
Let's see. 11.
that does not pass. Leon,
25.
25. So Virgil and Leon pass. Nelson and Ari do not. As Ari and Ty are walking towards you guys, a energy pulses. Nelson, you are, after being thrown, you go to get up. You are knocked down and demorphed. Ari,
Oh.
you feel super empowered so much that you cannot hold it, and you demorph. Virgil and Leon, you guys feel this weakening state, but you're able to kind of hold it together just long enough to stay morphed. You do see Nelson, as he falls, his armor just kind of goes, and I won't say dust, but it disappears. He demorphs normally. Ari,
Yeah.
on the other hand, as you guys are watching, because Leon, you would see this, Ari's armor looks like it glows, like without you seeing colors, look like it glows, and then goes, and you see all of it fly off. It doesn't demorph; it shoots off of her.
Wow!
Yeah. All right, Virgil and Leon.
Okay.
Light and dark. Light and dark.
So first thing, any reaction from picking up the dagger? Does the dagger have any kind of effect?
No, it just seems like a dagger right now.
Okay. I'm gonna go check on Nelson.
So okay, so as you check on Nelson,
Yeah.
you know this is your brother,
Yep.
but this person doesn't look like Nelson. Nelson, please describe yourself as a 25-year-old.
Oh my god.
You are laying on the ground.
That's a hell of a growth spurt.
I warned him he better be ready. So he asked me a couple questions before stream. So you're good.
Oh, this is Mike.
Yeah, I was gonna say I bet his mic flubbed.
Yeah, that's what it was.
So while we're waiting on the mic,
Yes. Leon.
Josh, because I'm focused in on the energy, the colors of the energy. Did I notice the color of the energy wave itself?
The wave? No. It came from Ari, but you did not note. You didn't notice the color or anything. You just basically you were focused on Ty. It goes, poof, and then all of a sudden you're like I said, you're knocked back a little bit. But
Is Ty still like a black? Is he still glowing black?
Roll me. Pull up the character sheet again, cause I saved it this time. Woohoo! There we go. Roll me a concentration check.
You would.
Hello.
Well, you said you were trying to focus.
Yeah.
Are you back with us, Nelson?
17.
Did you say I'm a fucking 25-year-old?
Yes.
Yeah, 25-year-old.
You said 17, Leon?
Yeah.
All right, so roll me another
Sorry.
concentration check.
That was 18 with my +1.
That's
Sorry.
right. Roll me another concentration check. These
Okay.
are for two different things.
Gotcha.
Remember
18
the
again.
action points.
Yeah, we're gonna say don't forget action points. You gotta do it before you roll.
No, I know.
All right,
Okay.
so what was the
Just a
second one?
reminder.
They're both 18.
Both 18. So one, as you are looking at Ari, you what were you wanting to do again? I blanked. Sorry.
I'm wanting to see if his aura is still black.
You would notice that it's still he looks devoid of energy. I won't say just empty, but devoid. And your other one you fail. So as you're sitting there focusing on looking at Ty, you demorph. It's much more calmer than the other two, but you demorph. Virgil, once again, you're the only one morphed. So Nelson, please describe to Virgil what you look like.
I guess what you see in front of you would be someone that's like around 6'2", very built, very lean,
Yep.
long blonde hair, beard, and just confused of what's going on.
And I do apologize, Nelson. You're completely buck-ass naked.
Oh, damn.
Naked.
Laying in the sand. Virgil, you see this. And of course, our last says ooh la la.
Well, and to quote our last, I'm sorry, what?
I have armor. I don't have anything. I'm gonna this sounds so stupid. While he's laying on the ground, I'm gonna shovel sand on top of him.
Shovel sand on top. Yeah, that's
Like
okay.
on his crotch. Just on his crotch. Like I'm trying to make him decent. And then I'm gonna set him up right. I'm like, okay, we have no clothes, but you're an adult now.
So as you set him up right, Virgil, you notice he doesn't feel like he weighs anything. He looks all normal, but he doesn't feel like he weighs
mannequin.
anything.
Okay.
He's a mannequin.
What do I feel?
He's a
Everything.
life-size Barbie.
You have sand and crevices you never knew you had. You feel everything. The sand under you is a little hot. You've never, ever since you were 7, you in the past 5 years, touch has kind of eluded you, and you feel everything.
I feel my heartbeat.
Yes.
I'm just going to like. He sat me up. I'm just gonna be like, brother, I can feel everything. I grab his hand and put it on my chest.
Okay. So would I feel the heartbeat?
Yes. Virgil, please make me a concentration check. If you haven't noticed, the concentration is to keep morphed because you're being pulled. So even though you're a little bit farther away, Ari is powerful. Well, Ty,
when
but...
I think about you, I touch my thing.
Oh.
26.
You succeed. You're still morphed.
Okay. So as he does that, I'm gonna scan everything else that's happening around me. I know I should be extremely happy right now, and I am. I really am. It's great to actually have you in a physical form. That this is, and Virgil's gonna like choke back a little bit. We don't have time right now. We have to morph. We have to figure out what's going on.
Did it go off again?
I can try.
Yeah.
I mean, we're far enough away. You might be able to sustain the form.
So you notice that the gem is in your wrist, just like just like Virgil's.
So I'm gonna I don't have any clothes. I'm just be like, where did it? What the?
And Virgil, you notice this too.
Incredible. Now, morph.
All right. Hessian.
Nothing happens.
Okay, I was about to say, do I roll or?
So,
Okay.
Nelson, as you say Henshin, again, like I said, nothing happens, but you feel pressure in your wrist, like it starts to throb where the gem is, where the stone is, and it's odd because it's not a pain. It's just kind of like your heartbeat. It's just the
Pulse.
Yep, a pulse. Yeah.
So Virgil could infer the fact that as Ty got closer, that's whenever the feelings started like happening more and more.
Yep.
Okay, they don't have they're not more, so they don't have calm. So I'm going to project my voice, and I'm going to say, I think you both need to get away from him. I think there's something going on, and he's the center of it.
So Ty hears you and goes, What did he say, Ari? Just get away from me.
And Virgil's going to shout it again. Get away from him now.
But why? What's wrong?
I'm going to pick myself up. Light and dark.
Light and dark. What's he mean, Ari? And he pulls you closer, Ari. You're a little stunned because you did just demorph, but...
So, we've been fighting these things called spectrals.
Spectral.
And they're kind of opposite of each other, light and dark.
Is that us? Are we spectrals?
I don't know.
He takes a step back and lets you go. You do notice Ari. Nobody else does just yet. But Ari, you do notice the power calms down just a little bit. You don't feel as empowered.
Ty, can I ask you a question?
Yeah?
What were you and Zakar doing here of all places?
This is, ever since you left and stuff, me and Zakar travel, and he got a call saying that we should meet a couple people here, and he was told it was an old friend.
Here. Okay.
Yeah, he said it was. I kind of got a peek at his phone, and it looked like it came from I think it was called Corsair. The call he got, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
About that time, all of you, your beepers go off. Hello?
Hello?
Can anybody hear me? I'm using the beeper line because last time I could only talk to Virgil, so I need to talk to everybody. Virgil, you there too?
Yeah.
I know he changed his voice, but I can't do the my voice hurts today. This is Brillo again, just to confirm. I'm running things here, but there's been something happen here at the tower, and I need you guys here if you can spare a moment, please. I'll even send, and you hear him go, ah! Sorry, I had to expel a little energy. I'm sending you guys something to help you get here.
So you want
Okay.
us to come to the building where the person double crossed us?
Yeah, you guys still have a choice to make. We're still the good guys, just because the AI went crazy.
So it was an AI.
That's what I was
Hey,
told.
Brillo.
Hey, the board thought, hey, put AI to good use, and then it flubbed or did something, and then now I'm in charge. So you tell me if they're wrong.
I mean, there's nothing else left here. Everything else, we do need to go back to the building.
Do you have how? It's still just the 5 of you, right?
No.
No.
Who's there?
My brother.
So there's a different 5. Because I don't have anything saying your brother was even close to you. Two of you got transported. 2 of you were elsewhere. It poofed. I talked to 4 of you. You said there were 2 other people with you. And now I'm so confused. Are you guys confused?
More than you know, buddy.
Okay,
More than you know.
Your transportation should arrive in 3, 2, pull up pictures, 1.
Please be a carriage. Please be a carriage.
So in the dust coming from the distance, you guys see, not being ridden by anyone, a couple of motorcycles, bikes coming towards you.
Ooh.
Okay.
The first one you see is basically riding through, like, has flames coming off the back wheel.
Okay.
Ghost Rider. TM.
The second one being ridden by itself looks like that. The third trying to pull ahead of the rest.
Hell yeah, he is. Booyah.
Unsuccessfully. And just because you said that, I had to. And then the last little bitty one. 4 bikes pull up. And then you also see next to one of them, you see a Brillo. Hey!
Hey, little buddy.
And they pull up next to you. These are your bikes? We've been working on something the past day or two. Apparently we're really quick because we make transportation underground. So, are you guys okay with riding these?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dr. C have any input on these?
Doctor,
Because if so, I'm not getting on them.
I don't know. I don't oversee project. Well, now I oversee projects, but I don't know anymore. You hear
Yes.
still over your beepers. There's, yeah, I forgot I sent me with him. So I'm gonna let you talk to him, and yeah. And the comms go down. You gotta remember, there's like a lot of Brillos. They're a hive mind.
I forgot about
Thank you,
that.
Harper.
Yeah, I do too.
That took me a second to process. Like, what are you talking?
Yep, Brillo talks to Brillo. The Brillo in front of you looks like a normal Brillo, but he's got tire treads. So I was he's off road Brillo. He's OF Brillo. Uh, looks like you have a fifth one. I don't have a bike for him.
I
Looks
mean,
like
if
he's
we are
riding-
going to bring him with us, he can just ride on the back of ours.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's up
But-
to you.
I guess them close together might not be a good thing.
All right, so now that you guys are all together, Virgil, make me another concentration check, please.
Yeah, fucking yeah.
Ty
nat
has stepped
20.
away a little bit. What
It's
was
a
it?
nat 20.
A nat 20? Yeah, don't
Baby
even. Yeah, no, you're good. That passes. So the concentration is to keep morphed, and every time you roll, it goes up by 1. But
Yeah.
nat 20 is gonna succeed no matter what in my mind. So, he goes, "What? So you guys don't want? You want to? He hits a button, and you see a small little cart, like basically develop behind Brillo. He goes, he can ride in here. He looks a little damaged, so I'm gonna take him to the medical bay. You guys need to go back and go to the sub conference room.
Virgil's gonna raise his hand.
Yeah.
Can we get him some clothes?
Oh, I didn't. He was the sand covered most. I'm sorry. Hold on. And he hits a couple he hits a couple buttons on his chest. Yeah, he does become junk in the trunk. He presses a couple buttons on his chest, and as he does, hey, Tack's in the audience. Hey, Tack. Sorry. Yeah. You see out of the where the cart is, a small little container pops up in the cart, and it looks like a little suitcase of which, if you want to, you can grab. He goes, I think there's clothes in there. I don't know if they'll fit, but we'll try. We're not used to tall people anymore.
Yeah, I don't know how this happened. So
Does anybody want to grab the suitcase?
could someone grab it for me, please? I'm kinda
Virgil's
indecent.
like, no.
I mean, I can. Yeah, I'll grab the suitcase.
Well, because if
Virgil,
Nelson
Virgil
does,
puts it just that far away. I'm just like,
you can
Sorry.
get up. It's just you're covered by sand, so
Yeah, you're not like buried. That's one to
no, you're
cover up. I wanted to bury your berries.
Yes.
and I don't want to re-expose the berries.
So
I'll
yes,
hand him the suitcase. I'll hand him.
as you grab the suitcase, you see it's just a normal silver suitcase. You take it over there, Nelson. As you open up the suitcase, it is literally the bare minimum of clothing. Like, it looks like a tube top and booty shorts. Like, you got to remember,
Going to play
Perfect.
beach volleyball.
yeah, for the most part, you have to remember there's females run a majority of the company, and Brillo has very small space. So beachwear, basically.
Virgil's going to just start chuckling.
Please, please. I have two things that I want to do, but the first thing is I'm going to see Nelson put this on, and I'm going to go,
But Nelson,
oh, you're
do
going
you
for
put
your
it
5
on?
This man's just contemplating going in the buffer right now.
This 13-year-old is now with a 25-year-old body at an impasse to put on Jeopardy music, to put on clothes.
It's in my butt crack.
oh,
It is riding up. I wish I
No.
was back being dead.
so, well, so he puts this on, and I'm gonna walk by, and I'm gonna go, well, enjoy your shift at Hooters tonight, and I'm gonna walk towards Ty. And what I want to do here, Josh,
Yeah.
is I want to try to pickpocket Ty.
So question. As you walk
Answer.
towards Ty, do you get in between Ty and Ari?
I'm also going to try to move silently
Well,
I
they're
want to
spaced.
no,
They're spaced. I
yeah,
just meant
well, yes, I want to get in between him and Ari,
roll
so that
me
Ari doesn't see
roll me
what
a
I'm doing.
concentration check.
Me?
No, Leon.
Oh, you've been having me making so much.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you're the
shit.
only one morphed. So
19.
'Cause I'm
19.
built different.
So as you go to basically get in between Ari and Leon, or Ari and Ty, sorry, I was looking at your name. As you do this, you feel like you're being pushed, and as you keep walking to get in between them, you can't. You are repulsed back, and it pushes you back 5 feet. Ty looks at you and goes, what were you trying to do?
I wanted to talk to you
About
your power.
what power? I've just been following Zakar. I was basically just his luggage handler. He showed me a couple
Nothing
cool moves and we fought, but like I could kick ass, but I can't morph. I don't have any powers.
Okay. I'm going to choose to trust you in this moment because I care about Ari. Because she cared for me in a time of need. But I'm going to trust in you right now.
Okay.
I have the ability to see energy.
Okay.
You, sir, since the moment you arrived, have been siphoning off our energy and inputting it into Ari.
It's not my fault.
I understand this, but what I am saying is there is something special about you that just pushed me away.
So what are we supposed to do?
I don't know.
We can find out back at the lab.
No, we hear all this, right?
Yeah, this is just an open conversation.
Yeah.
I suggest
We can't. What, the lab? What lab? Ari, what lab?
We have a kind of a semi headquarters.
Is that what this dude is? And he points right. He is standing by Brillo.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Brillo, by the way.
Yeah, he's gonna climb into the back. I guess I'm gonna sit here. What?
No.
For just a suggestion, I suggest that you keep away from your sister for a little bit until we figure out what's going on and why our energy is getting
separated
siphoned.
from a sibling and just?
I've been separated from my body. I'm dead.
No, you're not. You have a body.
I died when I was 7. Okay?
But you look mid-20s.
I'm telling you, I am dead.
I still don't think you know what it feels like to be separated from a sibling that this your own.
I've been separated from my brother, my family, my parents.
Then how are you here?
You have no idea what I've been through. You don't know what I've been through, how I suffered. Dying was one of the best things that happened to me.
Yeah, and living was
no
one of the
longer
worst
feel
that
pain.
happened to me. You see this? This is where we lived. Didn't want to live here. I'd rather trade places with you. Be a ghost. Be gone. He's gonna look down. He's gonna
then
tap
tell
Brillo.
Brillo to go the opposite direction.
Well, let Brillo go wherever we're gonna go, and Brillo takes off. It's you guys there with your bikes. Ty did start to cry as he left Ari.
Virgil is gonna pat Nelson on the back and just get on the bike. We'll talk about this later.
I'm sorry, I just
No, don't. And Virgil's gonna stop you. Don't worry about it. You handled yourself. I can't protect you all the time, so
I don't know. I think it's the new body or whatever, but different feelings. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what's going on with me right now.
I don't either. It's going to take a lot of time to get used to. But just as we always have, we'll make it work.
Virgil,
and
make me a
we'll find the
concentration check.
answers. Yeah.
I'm
As
gonna
we're
walk toward-
walking, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Use my reroll.
No, I was gonna walk over to Ari.
Yeah, you're good, Leon.
You're good.
Did he freeze?
No, me?
Mm-mm.
No,
Oh no! Oh, I thought you were continuing the scene.
No,
right?
Leon. No, Leon.
Oh,
you
so
walk
I
over
was
to
waiting
Ari.
on a con check
30.
for him.
30.
Attaboy.
30?
30.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk over to Ari, and I'm going to say, Ari, I can't imagine how you're feeling right now.
Yeah. It's
But
been a long time.
I have a feeling you know something's off with him, right? Am I imagining that?
No, I think you're kind of spot on with that. Honestly, I don't know how to feel right now. But hopefully we can get some answers
Answers.
back at the building, so
Look, you were there for me at my lowest point. Let me be here for you now. Whatever you need, I'm here for you.
yeah, I appreciate that.
So you guys all feel pretty normal now. Ty is out of sight fairly quickly, but you guys all feel pretty normal. The bikes are sitting there. They're still on. They're just basically kickstand sitting there waiting for you guys to get on. Over the comms again. Oh, go ahead, Virgil.
No, Virgil's getting on his bike.
Right.
Sorry, I should have implied that. I was implying
no,
that.
You're
I
good.
should have just said that. Yeah,
No,
he's getting on his bike.
As you get on, only to you hear Brillo over your comm go, hey, Virgil, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Why?
Just making sure you're still morphed. The bikes don't have to be, you don't have to be morphed on the bikes. And if you are, just be careful because you're gonna have to come through the main entrance. And this is up to you, but just be careful. We're pretty busy today with what's going on. I'll explain more when you get back. I promise.
All right, fine. And then Virgil's gonna he's gonna sit upright on the motorcycle. And what was it to power down? Just thinking about it, or is it like a vocal command?
You can. It's basically you think about it. You can use the vocal command, or
I'm sure this time it's just gonna be like a silent demorph. So yeah, I'll demorph.
As you demorph, everybody will notice this except Virgil. So as Virgil demorphs, you guys see
naked.
No, he's clothed. He looks quite different. He looks like he has a purple streak in his hair. His hair's a little bit longer. He's got scars on him. He has, from what you guys see, it looks like he's taken on different character aspects of Zakar.
Oh.
So he's got multiple scars. Virgil, you are now around, you look around early, I'd say late 40s.
Okay.
Whereas Nelson has now aged and has a body. Virgil, you aged, but you have taken on a lot of character aspects of Zakar.
You want to
look at
just
Virgil,
visually? Just visually.
Looking at Virgil, I'm just be like, why do you look like Dad?
What? Do I sound different? Do I sound older?
You'll sound scruffy.
Oh. What do you mean? Whoa.
Oh, you sound like him too.
God. Am I aged up? Fuck.
Leon's face is just
I'm gonna run my fingers through my hair.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm gonna realize.
Oh,
like, wait, it's a lot longer. I'm gonna like grab the hair, and look
Yep.
at it.
You see it's different colors. You've got white and purple in your hair now.
That's some kick-ass
Okay.
hair, man.
I was not expecting this. This is what happens with relic energy. You age.
I
Wait,
should've
what if
stayed
it
in
wasn't
Norway.
just relic energy? What if he was siphoning our life?
That's a bold accusation.
I mean, I'm gonna say, wait, I'm gonna look at Leon. Does he look any different?
No.
Oh wait,
Um,
no. Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
Do I look any different?
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, we fucked up.
We fucked up. We. Yeah, it was we. It was we. Yeah. Yeah, that was us. Well, no use sitting around here. And Virgil's gonna like get back on the bike. And I'm guessing the bike like automatically knows where the fuck it's going.
Yep. Oh,
Yep.
and as it takes off, it zooms. Like you're out of sight.
There we
Quick.
go. Yep.
Well, I don't know which one's mine, so I'm just
You see the black one has orange tints in it. It does. It just the picture in blurred. You can't see it that well.
I call dibs on this one.
Vroom. All right. Do you take off?
No.
All right. So Ari and Leon, you guys are left there currently. The other two has zoomed off.
I'm assuming the green one is yours.
Yeah, I would assume so.
And then the one with the sidecar is mine.
So, let me pull up the picture again, Ari. That's yours.
Oh, so yeah.
The cart was with Brillo.
Yeah,
Oh, my bad.
No, Brillo had the cart.
Damn it.
Brillo popped a cart out of his back along with some clothes.
Oh,
Brillo's
okay.
resourceful. So as you guys get on, take off. So what do you want to do, Leon?
I'm not getting on yet.
Oh, okay. So Ari gets on. Ari, you take off?
Yeah, I kind of look behind though.
I'll catch up.
Okay.
All right, Leon.
I want to investigate where Ty was found, where Ari like found him passed out, and I want to investigate that area.
Yeah.
So you just look, or you want to go actually like walk?
I
around?
want to go and actually investigate.
Roll me an investigation check.
That is an intelligence check.
So as he's doing that, Virgil, Ari, and Nelson. Virgil, you obviously get back first.
Nope.
No, where are you going?
I don't know.
You can choose to go somewhere else, but
No, I'm not. I'm heading back to bed.
all right. So you get back to the base first. As you you pull up to basically the front door is where it takes you.
Yeah.
As you do, you see cameras and news reports and a lot of people crowded around the front door.
Is there an alternative entrance?
You would have been told about one that would have been off to the side of the building. Yes.
I'm taking a detour. I'm not going through that.
Okay, so as you pull up, you'll pull right around to the side door. You're able to. There's nobody there. So
All right, yeah, I'll go in.
and you are able to. The door opens up for you. You can see a little scanner above that scans you and then lets you in. Nelson, go ahead, Virgil. I'll let you.
Over the risk communicators, I'm just going to tell everybody to go in through the side. Trust me, you don't want to deal with what's out there.
Everybody, the bikes are all connected, so everybody was here you through the bikes. Leon, your bike is still close by. What'd you say you rolled?
26.
Okay. As you're looking around, you don't see anything out of the ordinary other than this place is decrepit, abandoned. There's a lot going on in the sense of there's a lot of holes, and it's been like this way for a while. And Andrew, he went back to the base, is where Virgil is currently. So be ready. And Leon, you look around. The only thing that kind of looks out of place is it looks like a small cot inside of the building close to where he kind of came around the corner. Looks like it's been used maybe a couple nights. There's food wrappers, stuff like that. Nothing totally out of the ordinary, but it looks like he'd been there for a couple days. Somebody, whether it was him or it looks like this cot's been there a couple days. There is blood on the cot.
Murder.
Murder.
There was a homicide.
So I want to go into this little hut thing.
Okay.
So I'm going to go in. I've already investigated the hut. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to see if I can get something with the blood on it and take it with me.
You pick up the whole cot basically. It's on the cot. It's on like the blanket esque.
Sure.
I guess is what you call.
Okay. Okay. So I'll just fold up that then.
Right.
Can I just private message the Brillo that has tied?
You can attempt to.
I would like to.
Okay. As you press a couple buttons on your bike, because it has to be done through the bike.
Yep.
Hello?
Brillo?
Yeah?
Which Brillo am I talking to? Is this off Brillo or
This
is
is
this
off-road. This is
Brillo?
off-road.
Okay, off-road. Do you have a capability of scanning the individual attached to your cart at the moment?
What do you mean scanning?
Like, scan him for energy, power. I want
can
to know
ask
everything
him.
about him.
I can ask him.
No. I don't want you to ask him.
I'm not like our last doctor. I don't do things without permission. Does he have a barcode? Okay, so nobody in chat here, nobody in my gosh, nobody in the live stream can see this, but the last, please unmute your mic and say that in the camera.
That was Virgil.
Wait, no, that was Virgil? I thought that was Andrew. Oh my gosh. Go ahead, Virgil. Say it.
Yeah, he has a barcode?
He has a barcode? Oh gosh.
God.
You got a UPC on him somewhere. Check the last 4 digits.
7123.
Yeah.
You can't do anything. You can't discern anything from
I can
your
ask him.
current
You want me
position.
to ask him?
No, I don't want you to ask him. I want you to.
He's tired, beat up, and a little bloody. He's just laying in the back.
Okay, fine.
Don't get mad at me.
I'm not. I'm just.
I can hear it in your voice. Disappointment.
Yeah, something's not adding up with him right now, and I don't know what it
All
is.
right, well, I'll take him to the med bay and we'll get him taken care of, and you guys could come see him later.
We'll do.
All right.
And then I go.
All right, then you get on the bike and boom. Nelson, you are Virgil is now inside. Virgil will catch back up to you in a moment. Nelson, you pull up next. Your bike pulls you up to the main door.
I was hoping to fall back a little bit and have Ari meet Ari.
Okay.
And just like, hey, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on, but I know he's your brother and he's technically family with us, but I just wanted to say sorry. That was a little too harsh.
That's okay. You have your reasons, and part of me agrees with them, so
Okay,
we're good. We're good.
no more words, and he just speeds back off to the building.
Whoa.
I would like to do my best to speed up to Ari, because my bike wanted to try to be ever faster than everybody else, and that is 100% what I would want to do.
Roll me. I think there's a check on this, isn't there, Trevor? A drive check?
Drive.
Yeah.
The drive check.
Yeah, give me a drive check.
Fast and Furious.
That is a dex check. That is +8. So that is a 23.
So 23. You are able to push the bike a little harder, but as you do, you hear and it starts to putter a little bit.
Okay, well, I'm going to pull over and I'm going to use my mechanical skill to fix it.
Okay, so as you pull over, roll me mechanical. As you try to fix it, you notice that inside of this bike, it is a prototype. There's a lot of things that you have never seen before.
I want everybody to know whatever I roll is +13, just so everybody's aware.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a high check, so good luck.
Well, that is a nat 20. So,
yeah, that passes. There, take my middle finger. Notice I didn't get mad at Trevor for rolling a nat 20, just you.
It's just me because I'm trying to get you on your toes today, sir.
So you're able to kind of maneuver the bike. Now you're even farther behind them. They are now arriving at the building, and you're still halfway there.
Okay. Before I get there, I just want to start doing kind of like donuts in the parking lot.
In front of all the people, or?
Yeah, like I'm waiting for Leon to get there, because I want us all to get there at the same time.
So Nelson, are you going to the door, or are you staying with Ari?
I'm kind of in my own world, and I'm just straight to the door.
I'll be there in a minute.
Front door, side door?
Virgil said side door, so side door.
Side door. Gosh dang it. So Ari, as you spin, Leon, you're good to repair the bike. There's nothing super special about it other than it's a prototype with extra boogans and buttons. Ari, as you spin, all the porters turn their cameras and look at you, and they recognize you. They all come running towards you as you're donutting.
Damn it.
As this happens, Virgil, you walked into the door and you see after you can still see the front door from where you're at. You see all the reporters kind of stumble away from rush away from the door, leaving the person that they seem to be ogling at to walk your way. This person, good sir, please unmute your mic. You would know this from a couple pictures on the wall. This is what you know as Gray Corsair, and he looks like this.
Oh, okay. So his significance has been properly.
He was the reason you guys were brought in. He was dead. They had a funeral and stuff like that. So the fact that he's here is very questioning. Also, if you remember right, all the way back to episode 1 and 2, he is basically a very big thing in y'all's life because he's technically he's related to you very heavily, bloodline. So, so he's walking towards you, and take it away, Gray.
Yes. Virgil? Is it Virgil? Do I have that name right?
Yeah, it is. And you're supposed to be dead.
Yes, they had a lovely funeral service, a couple $100,000 off to my liking, but hey, I was dead. What was I gonna do? Where is the rest of your gaggle posse group?
They should be close behind me.
Oh, beautiful. Well, whenever they do make it in, I've shooed away the reportals for now, but they will surely be back. I'm going to go into this adjoining room, and I will motion a room that has solid walls. And whenever you all make it in, just have them come to me, please.
And then we'll finally get the explanation as to why you're here or how you're here.
Oh, yeah, I can tell you that too, I guess. Doesn't really seem important now.
I mean, a little bit of a dead man coming back to life. But then again, the past couple of days have been pretty much up and down, so this really doesn't surprise me too much.
Ah, good to expect the unexpected. I don't know who taught you, but they taught you well.
Well, at that point, does Nelson?
Nelson would walk in at this point.
Okay.
So
Well,
they walked in the room, right?
yeah, I do. I follow him in there. Yeah, I follow him.
All you hear is because I walk into the door because I
Yep.
instinctively I still think I'm a ghost, so I just pass through everything. And you just hear.
Thunk.
Oh!
Roll me a balance check.
And on the inside, you hear, "You have to open the door."
Not one.
Yes.
You run into the door so hard you fall flat on your butt, and your nose is now bloody. Take 1 damage.
I'll go open the door, and I see Nelson just sprawled out.
Forgot I was alive again.
You can't face through stuff anymore, Nelson.
Oh.
You have to actually. I'm gonna motion towards the doorknob. I'm gonna wiggle it. You have to use these again.
Leon, you
Yeah.
finally get your bike fixed. Catch up. You see Ari doing donuts in front of a bunch of reporters that are just flashing cameras. Ari, you see Leon pull up. All the reporters are just stumbling over each other. You guys are the heirs. The heirs. Have you made a decision? Have the 4 of you made a decision?
And I'm gonna. Okay, can I use escape artist
Oh,
to
yeah.
roll distract?
Roll me.
I would like to team up with her and use escape artist.
Yeah, that's fine. For that, instead of with you teaming up, we'll just you can roll with advantage. I believe is how that usually works, right, Virgil?
Sure.
With help.
Yeah.
All right.
Right ahead. Yeah, that seems fair.
Oh, shit. Let's see. Math.
So advantage is rolling 2 dice. Take the higher of the 2.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yes.
Sorry, I
How
was
is
just
it?
Yeah, you roll 2 d20s and you take the higher of the 2, and then add all your stuff onto that.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
Sorry I didn't explain that.
First one's
Okay.
13. 15 plus
26.
27.
So Leon's yours is 27.
26.
26. All right, yeah, you guys are all good. As they're
Hey,
taking pictures,
look, it's Lady Gaga.
they all look. Half of them look for Lady Gaga. The other half see another bright green motorcycle. They look at Leon. Leon, since you made so high, explain what you do to
Sure.
get your attention off you.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop, and I am going to say I'm going to pull a RuPaul's Drag Race and just go, hey, look over there, and then go away.
So both you look, and all of them are looking in just a different direction, and you guys pull around to the edge. So you guys are good. The bikes drive off with themselves. You guys are able to go through the door. Once you go through the door, you do see close by is the room. None of you, Virgil and Nelson, you guys would have been inside. You haven't seen Brillo arrive yet. He is a slow moving vehicle. It's going to take him a while to get there. So, yes,
Okay.
Leon.
As I enter the door, I want to say, did you guys see all the reportals out there? There's a crap ton of
I
reportals
hate
out there.
all of you.
That's now canon. That's canon now, sir.
Reportals. You mean
The reportals
reporters?
are dumb.
Reporters.
Right now, they're just straight up dumb.
Virgil looks so confused. Like, you mean reporters?
No, they're reportals. That's what we call them in Norway.
Virgil is my only friend in here.
This is payback for the last 5 years of my life.
All right, so you guys, as Nelson, Ari, and Leon, you guys walk into the room. You see Mr. Gray is what I'm going to start calling him.
I am so sorry. My grandmother asked me a question, and I had no idea what she was asking, so I had to call her.
You were all good.
What did I miss?
Mr. Gray. You guys are all in the room with Mr. Gray, and Leon was picking fun of me for reportals. And Virgil was standing up to me. And standing up for me.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna rub my eyes. So we have another ghost? I'm confused. Isn't he dead?
No, he's as real as he can be.
Only on paper.
I'm gonna lean in. Are you off the grid?
No, I just had my pictures taken by the reportals. That'd be the worst on the grid job or off the grid job I've ever seen.
Quick question. When Nelson was dead and in the spirit world, could he sense Gray's spiritual energy, knowing that he was...
Nope. Gray has not been dead. We'll say that.
Okay.
So, I guess, could Nelson put 2 and 2 together that he faked his death?
I could say, yeah. Sure.
You never died, did you?
Only on paper.
Can I read his energy?
Oh, you want to read his? Oh, yes. It is, no. There is energy coming from him, but you can't really make out what... It's not spectral, and it just looks foreign to you.
As I sit down in one of the conference chairs, I'm just going to say, you have a good energy about you. And I'm going to sit down.
Do you study me for a beat? Would I have had the ability to notice you looking at me, like studying me? Or would you just do it as a glance?
I believe it would just be a glance.
Okay. If it's a glance, I won't try and make an insight roll to see if I can tell what you're doing. But otherwise, I was going to. Whoever the help is in the room, because I don't go places without the help, I want to be like, please come in, take a seat. The help will get you refreshments. You guys will drink something, I assume. Not alcoholic. I think they're a little young, except for that one. And I point to Virgil. He looks like he can have whatever.
Brillo zooms out of his hole in the wall. And goes, I thought I was running this place. Now I'm the help again? Okay, this was easier anyway. What do you guys want?
I'll take a glass of the usual.
Okay. Gin, tonic, with a little bit of extra zip.
All right. So, you guys look a little, what did the kids say? Confuzzled. Let's do this in a semi-civilized manner. I will do one opening question from each of you. But then you have to listen for a moment. And then I will take more questions. Sound like a plan?
Oh, okay.
All right. Whoever wishes to start.
Why did you summon us if you're still alive?
That is a good question. I summoned you to further a story, an epic, if you will, that had been started long before, but appears to be coming to an end.
Gin tonic. Milk. There are 4 glasses of milk on the table for you guys.
Can I get a thing of Hershey's? Syrup.
One pops up out of the table.
Hell yes.
Next.
Sorry, I'm blanking on a question. You gotta give me a second.
Yeah,
No,
this is throwing me for a loop here.
So,
Okay, I got another one if no one else has one.
That's up to Gray. This is if you're saying that in character, Gray has allowed you guys one question each, so that's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, okay, both in and out of character, I guess.
Okay, I got one. Your AI, Dr. C.
Mm-hmm.
When Ari and I were stuck in the warehouse with the 5 artifacts, I was able to download all of the files in that military warehouse that she had stolen. What would she need that information for?
Oh, the AI was on it was designed to do some of my light work for me, but unfortunately, it misunderstood one of the parameters, and I never bothered to fix it. It was doing okay. She was about a C. So she needed that information to facilitate some narratives.
Am I allowed a follow-up question, sir?
If one of your friends will donate their question to you.
I'll wait.
Okay. I guess
reclaiming my time. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you know what? I honestly cannot think of a reasonable question out of character, so I will. Virgil's gonna kind of like lean up against the wall and kind of think he's like, I really can't think of anything, so I'll let Leon have the follow-up.
Okay. So those files that she had, were they backed up here?
Standard operating protocol would be for me to obtain a copy of all files, but sometimes she tries to skirt the protocol, so who's to say? Why? Are you needing something in particular out of them?
I had a pendant, and that was in those files that was left to me by someone, I don't know who, but it had information and a list of the remaining old relic holders. Like, we're all here for answers, right? It's just that was the source of answers for me. And
correct me if I'm wrong, out of game, but didn't you also roll a nat 20 and you remembered that it was also a list of all the creations from the one shot?
Correct.
Yes, that's what I probably meant. Yeah. Sorry, not relic owners. Things called creations.
Yes. The creations. I read up on their file as a leisure reading. The 5 character was quite compelling. Whoever set that one up did a good job. But if you would like, I will set you up with somebody who should be able to assist you in finding. We don't particularly have time for that at this exact moment, but I'll see what I can do.
I would appreciate that greatly. Thank you.
And then he's going to look at Ari and be like, seems you're the last. It's okay to not have a question.
Why should we trust you?
Ooh.
Why does one trust anyone? Ideally, you've come to your own set of values and determinations, and you have ran me by all of said valuations and determinations and see if I pass or fail. But in default, you could also say, I have a large wealth of, money and capital to help facilitate all manner of shenanigans. But the short answer is you don't have to if you don't want to.
Yeah, I just sit there.
All right. You guys have all asked your questions. I have a question for you. And he's had a forced jovial expression, kind of like in board meetings. He gets real serious when he asks this one. Can you confirm the status of the car?
He's dead.
Confirmed.
And I'm gonna hold up my crystals. I'm gonna show the extra crystal, and then point to the color. This is what he gave me before he died. And I'm gonna pull out the dagger and hold it out.
May I see said dagger?
By all means, here.
He's going to pick up the dagger, and he's going to roll it around in his hands very slowly. And he seems to be thinking to himself, and he's like, I believe that's the last one. I think. I believe. Oh, go ahead.
And you're thinking this? Like inner monologuing? Okay, inner monologue. Okay.
I'm monologuing, but he's going to actually say I think that's the last one out loud, kind of mulling it to himself.
Okay. The last, what? The last relic hunter? Relic whatever?
I would like to ask this question. Have you guys been exposed to relic energy? Actual relic energy. Not whatever shenanigans you guys have been fighting recently.
Have we?
The only person is Virgil.
Okay, and that was whenever the thing happened between me and Nelson, or
no, that was the Zakar. Like
the Zakar thing. Oh, okay. So whenever he came into me, then that's whenever I absorbed.
Yes, Leon.
The artifacts.
Oh yeah, you guys were exposed, but they didn't get close enough to you. So yes, technically. So the only one that isn't is Nelson.
Well, it seems that.
But how I died was from a monster that the Relic Hunters fought in the chaos. So I don't know if that would count or not, but
nope.
Okay.
If what Zakar became that flowed into my being is relic energy, then yes, then it would be me.
Feel a dissipation of said energy.
The question was, do I feel a dissipation of the energy?
Yes.
Do I feel the energy fading at all? Josh?
You wouldn't feel any relic energy, no.
I can't feel anything at the moment. And I haven't even tapped into this power, if that's what this is. I can try to transform into it and see if the energy fluctuates that way.
So, Gray, you would sense no relic energy.
He's going to look. It's going to be a strange mix of sad, but also disappointed in a way. He's going to say, I don't believe I sense any within you. I feel it'll be a futile attempt. But by all means, if you wish to try.
I mean, if this is the last remnants, then I need to try. So I'll mention and fuck, is there a name that you want to give this, Josh? Like whatever I'm tapping into?
You can just say Henshin because you're still using the crystal if you would like.
Henshin, and then I'll be focusing my thoughts and transformation sequence into the last crystal, into the purple.
So as you do, how do you feel?
What purple means to me? Like, you want to know what purple means to me, like, in terms of an emotion?
Yep.
What are you giving me?
What is your character feeling in this moment when trying to do this? Fear, wonderment, happiness, sadness, anything. What is he feeling?
Wonderment. Like almost happiness, but like as the transformation's happening, I guess mid transformation you'll hear like a chuck, like a hearty laughter, like ha 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 ha.
So as you say Henshin, The room lights up. Nelson, yes. Before I go on,
I did get exposed to Relic Hunter energy.
when
Your character, when I got the compassion cannons.
oh yeah, but that's different. I promise. That was I promise. I got you. I got you. I see that look. I got you.
Please hold all questions till after the show.
So as you henching, the room lights up with purple, orange, and black just across the room. And standing in front of you, Virgil, that's what you look like now, Bubba.
Awesome. Hell yeah. I've been waiting for this.
As
Cool.
you're standing there, Leon,
Yep.
you see a very heavy aura of those three colors. Gray, you immediately recognize this is not relic energy. This is what has been quoted as spectral energy.
His disappointment seems to grow, and he's like, how unfortunate. Lovely suit, by the way.
What's the matter?
It's hard to put into words. It doesn't have the same feel, the same might, the same power.
As you're saying that, you hear, all of you hear, it sounds like it's coming from the back of Gray. It's kind of like sucking the last liquid out of a straw.
Okay. Yeah.
And whenever you hear the noise, he kind of falters in his chair a little bit. Like he kind of loses the facade of proper that he's been holding up, and he's just like, yes, it is time, unfortunately.
Time.
What are you talking about?
Time for what?
I have enough time to explain to you what I require. I need you, and correct me if I'm misunderstanding, GM. I need to set you on a course to, if not completely stop, to at least hamper the AI.
Yep, you're good.
She's not doing what I wanted her to do. She's not creating the stories. She's mass producing them. They don't have any individuality, any spirit to them. She's basically mass produced them. It's not what I was looking for at all.
What
You mean
are
the
you looking
spectrals?
for?
Yes, the spectrals are part of it. A story much too short. Anything you can read on a trip to the laboratory is not a story worth telling in my eyes.
What did you say, Nelson? I couldn't hear you.
I asked, what are you looking for?
I am looking for a story for the ages. Stories that would have been written down for eons to come. Good stories come in many forms, the size of pyramids, ancient manuscripts. Everybody recognizes Hercules, Achilles, Thor, the stories of Thor. I was looking to create those stories. However, it appears that I have failed.
Brillo comes out and goes, he's talking about backstories. He creates backstories.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I not say that? Yes. The origins.
You create
Now-
stories? What?
Yes. I create backstories. The origins of epics was the goal. My mistake was trying to mass produce the process. Stupid machines.
There is Gray, there is a small button in front of you on the desk that turns red. Kind of like you pre-programmed it.
Ah! And then I'm going to click the button as soon as it's changed. It looks like the timer's done.
So, anyone else have anything before he hits this button?
I was gonna say the dagger that Virgil gave you. You said that's the last one.
The last of what I will afford to call true relic hunters. Well, almost the last. The
What do you
last
mean
one in its true and original form.
And you said that the energy that we give off is different from those?
For lack of a better phrasing, I would call it a veneer, a facade of true power.
Then how does... Do you have any more of these Relic Hunter artifacts, or...
Once again, by all means, stop me, GM, if there's a canonical reason this couldn't happen.
Yep.
But I want to unbutton a couple of the top buttons of my suit jacket, and I want to unfold one of the sides to have a investigator's badge. And then he's going to close it. He's going to button it back
as you
up.
do, they would also see a couple tubes running from you that look like they've been bled dry of some sort of liquid energy.
I love Leon's face.
Do we, as soon as he flashes the badge, do we connect the other detective that had the badge?
That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, I'd say you guys connect. As you do, Gray hits the button. Correct, Gray?
Yes, for sure.
Pendant.
On the wall, a screen, and it's Gray. It's a pre-recorded message of Gray. And as it is, it's basically, and I can, Gray, if you want to, it's basically Gray telling who he is, actually who he is, how he came to be briefly, and how a little bit how your blood is connected to him. Gray, do you want to take that over?
So I will need your assistance with
I got you.
blood connecting to these characters specifically. But it's a little bit of a younger.
Yep.
You said it's been 20, 30 years, something like that?
30 years since season 2, yes.
30 years. Okay. So it would be a much younger Gray. But he's going to be sitting at a table and his hands steepled together. It does not appear to be as fancy of a building as what we're sitting in now. He's going to say whatever the date is. The date's been cut off where we just catch the end of it, but it signifies that it's been multiple years prior. And he's like, upon a tragic demise, I appear to have manifested in the body of a, and he just kind of looks down and he's like, a outstandingly atrocious human who appears to be in a position of authority. He has nothing to do with the Rizzuto name, which is unfortunate and truly tragic. It appears his company is only in the Fortune 100, and I will have to put this one up. I will also have to do some further investigations into how my consciousness has shifted, but I do indeed have work to do. Also, I think I need to develop a system to back burner the origin stories. I've got a lot of my own investigating to do and might have to make something for it. What is this artificial intelligence I keep hearing about? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get into making one of those. We will keep additional reports as discoveries are made, but as he leans into the screen to turn off the button, he's going to say, but no one gags me.
Yes.
Oh,
I love Ryan's reaction right now. This is what's making this so much better.
So as the video shuts
I
off,
just went on a full journey.
and Gray
Oh my
stands there.
God.
Gray, you feel completely exhausted. You feel like you're being torn apart from the inside.
He's kind of like clutching at his internals, but he makes sure to finish his last bottle of scotch, or his last glass of scotch.
As you do, you notice there is something different about that one.
Ugh. That doesn't taste right. There is not much time. Oh.
Does Nelson kind of like sense? Well, I don't know, since he's alive now, if he can still sense the spiritual world, and
You can.
sense
What was
that
his
if,
You can.
can I sense that he's dying?
No, you can sense that something's happening. Leon, you can see that Gray now has that last sip of gin and tonic. you can sense that there is now spectral energy coursing through Gray.
Ooh.
As this happens, Gray, you are pulled apart completely in half, and these two parts you all four see swirling, and one turns into a kind of, I don't have pictures of this one, but a very grotesque looking, what looks like a demon. And you see a skull face, and this one looks at you and goes, death. And the other one, same thing happens, leans over, an angel wing sprouts out, kind of malforms, stands up, sheds pure light, and looks and goes, life.
Does Nelson recognize death?
Yes. Well, you recognize a look to it. The alarms go off in the entire building. Spectral warning. Spectral warning. Everybody roll me initiative.
These ones are actually going to be the bad ones? Great.
Wow.
So if you guys didn't get it.
Oh, I went on a whole journey, guys.
We watched you. It was great.
A whole journey.
Oh yeah. So we are actually going to do combat.
This is going to fucking mess with Nelson right now.
Just for ease, do you want the two entities to move on the same initiative, or do you want me to roll double?
Same initiative, just to make it easier.
Well, before initiative, as soon as Nelson sees death, you see the biggest smile on his face.
Yep.
And he's running towards like a friend that he hasn't seen in years. And he's like so happy to see him because he is the reason why Nelson was kept in the world, essentially.
For the most part, yeah.
Keeping Nelson attached to the mortal world.
So
he's the one that said it's not your time yet, Nelson.
Basically, yep.
Question about the badge, DM.
Yeah.
Did the badge fall to the ground upon the split, or is it still on one of the two?
The badge is on the ground. It's in between the two of you.
You son of a bitch.
Starting with life and death initiative.
5. I rolled a classic Andrew roll.
Nelson.
9.
Okay. Ari.
11.
11.
Be right back.
Virgil.
12.
12. And Leon.
13.
13. Oh.
11, 12, and 13. Oh, big number club.
Nobody rolled higher than a 13. Or got higher than a 13 for initiative.
Right, that's your story.
Okie dokie. So we'll start with Leon. So you guys are in the room. Everybody but Virgil is unmorphed. And life and death is sitting there.
So I'm going to do I need to use an action point to henshin?
An action? No, henshin's a free action. I'll allow you.
Okay, I'm going to say henshin.
As you say henshin, you are fully henshined in your normal attire.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to say out loud, it's noisy cricket time. And I'm going to take both of them out.
Mm-hmm.
And
as you pull the noisy crickets out, you feel a pulse of energy from both of them, like they're being pulled together.
Ooh, slap those babies together then.
So how are you doing it?
So I'm going to take them and I'm just going to like this.
So as
like
you
side by
slap
side,
the noisy crickets, at first you're just holding two noisy crickets together.
Yeah.
And then you feel another energy surge. Ari, you feel slightly drained when this happens. Leon, as you do this, both the noisy crickets look like they change and they shift, and they are now what looks like a very, I'd say, I won't say long, but it's basically a two-handed pistol. It is a freaking monster that looks kind of like a Gauss/rail gun, handheld.
I'm gonna call you Grasshopper.
All right, what are you doing with the grasshopper?
So the Grasshopper, I'm going to shoot at the death.
Okay, that is fine. Go. Yes, Nelson.
Can I use my reaction and get in between?
You can attempt. You are not morphed. Keep in mind.
I know.
Okay, so
Nelson's
Leon,
just gonna scream, "Wait!" and try to jump in front.
so as you do, Leon, you pulled the trigger. Make your attack rolls. Nelson, you're in the way. These attack rolls are going towards your AC.
So this,
okay.
how close am I?
This room's only probably, I'd say, a 20 by 20. It's fairly small.
Point.
You guys
well,
are. It's point blank.
So
I'd say it's pretty.
so it's-
well, for Nelson, it's point blank. So Nelson has now jumped in front. It is point blank on Nelson.
So, Trev, forgive me if I'm wrong. I now also have precise shot. Yes.
Correct. I think you guys did that at the low level.
So.
Yeah, you can shoot or throw range weapons at an opponent engaged in melee without taking the standard -4 penalty on your attack roll.
Thank you.
Precise shot. Oh, you don't take a -4 penalty while an opponent is within. That's already engaged
right.
in melee. Now, are you talking about point blank shot?
No, I just asked if I was close enough to it.
Okay, you got it.
I also have close combat shot as well. If I don't provoke, I have an attack advantage, but I'm provoking. So, okay. So is my attack roll different with the Grasshopper?
The attack roll, instead of rolling two separate attacks to fire twice, it fires once. And if I remember right on the damage, what did I give the noisy cricket for damage?
1d8 plus 1.
So your big one is a d12. And go ahead, Virgil.
Really quick, you don't provoke anymore with close combat shots. Since you have that, you don't provoke.
Yeah, you don't provoke.
Hell yeah.
I just want that to be known.
Appreciate that.
It's a d12. If I remember right, I put it at a +4 whenever you attack with that. And the special thing about that one, instead of 2 shots, you get 1 large shot, but it also, whenever you fire, they are going to have to make a save. So.
Okay. So it's just a regular d20 here?
Yep. I think you have +2. You have plus something on your attack roll, if I remember right.
Base attack is +5.
Yeah. So yep. And Nelson, what is your defense? Because this is going on your defense since you stepped in the way.
16.
Okay.
So I rolled a 14 plus 5 is 19.
So that hits.
Yep, that would hit. So roll damage.
D12. 7 plus 4 is 11.
So Nelson, you take 11 damage straight to the face.
Mm-hmm.
Please roll me a. I gotta get the sheet back up. Please make me a
save, wouldn't it?
Yeah, fortitude.
What was the damage again? I'm sorry.
11.
Fortitude save, please.
I have my modifier for that. Is there anything else going to be added to that, or just the fortitude modifier?
So it's
just the fortitude.
Make
the fortitude modifier is the whole number.
Yep.
Gotcha. Ooh, fucking sweet. 19 plus 5, 24.
Okay, yeah, you make the save, so you only take the damage. It does something extra, but you don't know yet. So
yeah.
As that happens,
yes,
like Virgil is going to scream at Nelson, "What the fuck do you think you're doing? Get out of the way!"
you would know this because I told you how I'm still here.
Yeah, but
if you looked at death, I say it's him.
So Virgil still looks at it as like this does not seem right, and this doesn't seem like something that we could. He's really caught in the middle of something. Yeah. Continue.
Are you okay, Trevor? This is going
Well,
crazy.
I mean, he understands, like Virgil understands, like why Nelson is doing what he's doing, but it's also on the other end of the token. It's like I know what I feel like needs to be done right now, and it's not trying to coddle this thing.
Where did Nelson get hit?
The Leon
Dead in the face.
in the face.
You said the head.
You
said it hit him right in the face. I was shooting at the.
You
death
were shooting
demon.
at death. Nelson, you jumped in the way. So Nelson, I'll let you place where your body was hit, or where you were hit. If you want it in the face, you can take it in the face.
I'll just say it took it on the shoulder.
In the shoulder. Okay. Oh
Yeah.
God.
So Nelson's just sitting there going, remember back when you got that the data?
Yeah.
Spectrals are on our side. Death saved me from crossing over.
So why does it feel like they want to fight us then? This doesn't seem.
I love this happening in the middle of combat right now. I absolutely love this.
You need to get out of the
AI.
way.
It's the AI. They did something to them. We have to save them.
And how would you propose that?
Can I speak?
Check your
As
phone
the-
before you speak.
Can I speak as this form though?
Yes, you can speak as both forms. Hey, you did read. Good.
Beautiful. So when he says that death saved him, you said it was black, right? The black death side.
Yep.
The black death side is going to make this. It sounds like an attempted speech, but it's like really gross.
Like a gargle,
and like gurgly. But it's going to say, "It was not your time."
Okay.
He's still in there.
Well, we have to at least subdue them. We don't have to kill them, but we have to subdue them at least. And Virgil's gonna get real serious. I promise, I won't kill them.
The light side is going to say, "You can only do what you believe is just."
Ooh. Virgil, you do feel whenever you're saying this, as you mentioned, you do not have your axe at the ready. It's not with you currently, but you can summon it. I wanted to let you know.
Hey, yo, whatever happened to that dagger after, like...
Oh, it's on the floor next to the badge. Everything that he was basically holding or on him is now on the floor.
I'm going to grab the dagger and I'm going to focus. I'll do a focus check. I want to focus.
That was, Leon, that was your turn, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, good. I was just making sure.
Yes.
I sit in bewilderment that what Nelson said was actually true.
Yep.
So on my turn, as an action, I will pick up the dagger, and then free action, I'll start trying to focus the energy into it. Or does anything happen as I pick it up first?
When you pick it up, nothing happens. But as you attempt to channel, this will be your action for turn. If you
yes,
want
I
to.
understand that.
As you do, you can see that your spectral energy, the purple especially, pulls out of your chest. You're still tensioned, but it looks like it forms in the little crevice where the orbs used to take place, and it's just swirling energy. And as it happens, the dagger starts to glow and change shape.
Okay.
And Virgil, if you want to, if not, I will. I'll let you describe what it changes into.
A motherfucking trident.
It extends, and the blade spans and turns into a trident with the 3 blades on the end.
And just almost start swirling it around and hold it at the ready.
So
I'm going to use my heroic. I'm going to use my heroic surge.
Ooh, okay.
And we
Welcome
get
to the
2
Trident
of those
Club.
bitches. I'm gonna use 1.
This is the
So use
second
one.
trident. This is now the second trident in Relic Hunter history. The first was
So,
the triaxe. This is
Triaxe.
this is the tridagger.
I am going to javelin toss this trident.
Oh,
Just
just
at
at
towards
which?
life.
Oh,
Life.
okay. Oh, I forgot to send that to you as well, Andrew.
I was like, what is my? I heard you stated earlier. What's my AC?
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. There. I used 2 action points, by the way.
Sounds good.
23 to 23 hit.
May I describe the impact?
This is all you
Yeah.
guys now. So
No, yeah. The trident sails through the air. Take it away. Go ahead.
As the trident sails through the air, were you aiming for any particular spot, or did you
Just
aim
the
for
chest.
center mass?
Just center mass. Yeah.
You're going to hit the angel entity right in what appears to be the diaphragm, but instead of what would be a scream of pain, it sounds like almost like a heavenly chorus.
Ooh,
is erupted from this creature as it experiences pain. So you feel almost your spirits lifted as this yelp comes from the white angel or the white side. And then it's going to kind of hold the shaft.
Okay. You want me to? So what's the damage for this thing, Josh?
So
What
you're
die,
trying to.
What
so,
die do you want me to roll?
So if you remember your axe, what did I have your axe doing?
I'll pull it up. I have it right here in front of me. My screen is black. So for the behemoth axe, it is a D10.
The D10. Your trident will be. We'll make it 2d8.
Okay.
Along with all your pluses, and when it hits, so it did hit. You have the chance to expend. Unlike normal, whenever you do it, you can't use your, what are they? Skill. There's,
action points.
You can use your action points, but you can only use 1 per damage hit. So the trident allows you to use your action points to buff it, but you can only use 1 instead of the normal 2.
Oh, dude, I'll gladly. Yeah, that's busted. 16 then. I added a D6. I got a 4. So yeah, that's 16 damage.
16 to you.
And then
you keeping track, Gray? Or
yeah.
Life
as a free action, do I feel like any of the latent powers of Zakar's energy? Do I feel okay? Don't hurt me, Relic Hunter family. But what all could Zakar do again?
Zakar could do.
What was it? But what were his the forms that he had with him?
If I remember, it was Aku was one of them.
Yeah, Aku.
The last one he got was the Digimon that I couldn't use. I watched the episode. I couldn't use by name, and you did like a huge fire cannon type thing.
Yeah. Okay.
You also had JoJo's.
Yep, you had JoJo's, which was
you had Old Man Joestar.
Okay.
Yep.
Do I feel any of that? Do I have like a?
You feel an
sense?
energy of sorts, but no.
Okay. All right. I'll pass my turn after that.
All right. That will take us to Ari.
You're muted.
Okay, so I'm demorphed, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at the shield on the ground, and as I'm walking toward the shield, I'm gonna just kind of quietly go henching.
As you henching, you feel more powerful, but you can tell your brother's nearby.
Okay, and as I'm still kind of moving towards it swiftly, I kind of look around.
He's in the building. You
Oh,
can tell
okay.
he's in the building. How's that?
Okay. Okay. And let's see. Can I do gather information
Yeah. What do you
as
want to
I
know? Roll, and what do you want to know?
I want to know the deal with the shield.
Oh.
Like, does it emit some sort of energy or?
Roll me a gather information check, please.
Oh shit.
So the shield is in between life and death. So you're looking at it. You have not picked it up. So
Okay. So that's a 9.
No, it looked from where you're at. It looks like a normal shield.
Okay.
Or
So
a normal, yeah.
So what is the life doing?
The life is sitting there with a giant dagger
dagger stab through its diaphragm.
Yep.
I just kind of want to.
Oh, GM, I forgot to ask you. I apologize. Could the scream of pain give them an advantage? Like a bardic inspiration on us?
Yeah, that is fine.
Oh.
All right, so
okay.
everybody for the next turn, after the screen, everybody gets a +2 to all the rolls.
Damn.
Hell yeah. So I'm gonna kind of veer off towards life, and I'm just gonna grab the trident and just ram it.
Oh, you want to push more?
Yeah.
So I will, since you did not throw it, I will still make you do a attack action, and I'll have the damage is going to be 2d8, just like as if you were to throw it. So
okay.
Virgil's helping everybody out. So yeah, you got to roll to hit for. Well, actually, roll with advantage to hit, because technically it's already in him. It just depends on if life is going to let this happen, or is life going to try to.
Life has not raised a finger in its own defense.
Okay, so I won't even make you don't even worry about that roll. Just roll the damage, because life's going to let you grab the trident and deal.
However, instead of a defense action, it's just going to say in its sing-songy voice, "You do what you feel you must."
Oh God. Maybe.
See, this is less of a combat, more of a moral.
Andrew doesn't attack your life; he attacks your fifis.
So that was, let's see, +2.
All right. Hey, as you're rolling that, hey Andrew, can I have a question?
Yeah.
In 2 weeks, would you be able to come back with us at least for the start of an episode?
I should.
Okay. We're gonna have to wrap up soon. I don't want to cut the combat off short, but I want to make sure stuff has impact. So now that we know Andrew is at least able to come back for the first part of next episode, we're good. Okay. What is your damage, Ari?
16.
16. All right. Andrew, will you please write that down for the angel or for the life? Do you want to do anything else, Ari?
No.
All right. Nelson?
You said 16, correct?
Yes, 16.
Gotcha.
Nelson is very torn of what he wants to do. He's still sitting there in pain. He looks back at death and just be like, I know you're still in there. I'm going to protect you as much as I can. But for you, and Nelson turns to life. Wipe the blood across his chest. Look up at him. You gave up on me even before I died. The happiness is gone. You took everything from me. I hope you die. Nelson's going to try to tap into Leon's anger. And if I can give him my heroic surge. I want to try to teamwork, charge his grasshopper, and hopefully Leon could sense to shoot.
Are
at
you
life.
henching?
No.
You can try. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, what?
Me
I
or
told
him?
you Nelson is torn, dude.
Yep. So you're trying to. You want to focus energy into Leon's weapon? It's a baby. You want to focus into Leon's weapon? You said.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead, Leon. Are you gonna let it happen?
Oh yeah.
And Nelson, roll me. Actually, I'll just let it happen. You're gonna. If you giving up your turn for this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If I can use my teamwork ability and then give him one of my action surges to have him be able to fire his gun.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you in charge his weapon. He on his next turn has 2 actions, so he can fire twice.
Ooh.
And it will be with a +2.
Also, since it's my teamwork ability, you have a advantage with that, and you also have +5.
Yep. So you'll get a
I'll use
+7.
double tap.
So you'll get a +7 on your gun.
Plus double tap.
This is going into places I didn't think it would go.
Neither did I.
So
man.
Yeah.
Nelson, is that your turn?
Yes, it is.
All right. Life and death. You get a turn, and then I've got something, and then we're.
Life is gonna go first. Life is going to let go of the spear in its diaphragm. It's going to raise its left hand, and it's going to say "remedium," which is Latin for cure, and it's going to send out help for everybody that's wounded within the room except for itself.
So roll me 2d6, and that's what everybody who has lost health gets. You guys are so confused, and I'm loving Andrew for this.
So,
Dude,
unfortunately, you only heal 4, but
Nelson, you heal 4.
It is currently stabbed through the diaphragm, so that's about.
Can I
the worst
somehow
thing.
reject it, or at least try to?
You can attempt to. You still get healed. You can make it very verbal that you don't like being touched.
Yeah, you can just do that.
As soon as I feel it, no, I'm gonna jam where the bullet hit me and try to take away the health.
So the little, it's not a bullet, it's like a gauss, basically. It was force, basically. So you have a hole, so you're just gonna, so you take 4 damage.
Wait, where did he throw the trident? Because he said he took it off of him.
Sternum.
The diaphragms.
Yep.
I thought light took it out of him and healed. No, okay, never mind.
No, he just took his hand off the weapon.
Okay,
and raised
that's
his
what
left
I
hand.
heard.
Yep. What is death doing?
Death, they don't particularly show emotion well, but Death seems to be distraught, almost like a family member is in trouble. And Death is going to use his action to plea with the one, or Ari, who's holding the spear. He's just going to, in his gurgled and gross voice, be like, "Please, let him go. You don't grasp everything yet."
Oh,
yeah. And then Death is going to spend his movement to walk up next to Life, and he's just going to raise his arms like from his sides in a vulnerable stance.
Oh, wow. Okay. As that happens, there is a commotion outside of the door of this room. And as all of you hear this commotion, there is a rumbling. You hear several very loud screams, like someone is being just completely torn asunder outside. The door flies open, like off the hinges, is pulled off, and standing there is this.
Yeah.
And that is how we end our episode.
Oh no.
Hell no.
Okay.
Ida, no.
And be right back. 3, 2, 1. We are now part of Relic Roundtable. Leon, I understand if you have to go.
Yeah.
Do you want to ask a
I
question real quick?
wanted to let you all know that I upgraded from holding a puppy to a baby.
Right,
Yeah.
baby.
Made my baby.
It's the future of
So, little
Relic
guy.
Hunters. Yeah.
Hello.
All right, so how's everybody doing with that episode?
Pretty good. Pretty
Let's
good.
fucking go.
So
Everything is evolving, so I'm pretty happy
everybody
about that.
realizes that Gray / Andrew is his character from, or at least the consciousness of his character from season 2.
Yeah.
Rizzuto, Jamie Rizzuto.
By the way, I went through an entire journey. I want to take you
for
We did some sign language. I was like,
Yeah.
oh
Oh
no.
my god.
Yep. I
Because-
saw that tinfoil hat went on, came off, went on, came off.
Oh, first I said you had said tubes ran dry, and I go, oh my god, Josh just put Zebus back in this game. No. Then my thought was, well, shit. Then he went Johnny 5, and I said that's not possible either. And then the thing that got me was gag me, and I was like, oh my god, they're just gamey.
So
And I was just like, oh.
Jamie's
So,
last
yeah.
words in that episode
Gag me.
was gag me because you guys did something nice, and Jamie's like,
Yeah.
gag me. And then right
Yep.
after that, the cannon turned to an axe, and the axe slung, and
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm glad everybody had fun. Andrew, it was wonderful having you back. Like I
Yeah,
said,
absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
so we can finish this combat and finish whatever this is. Please come back in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We'll start at 2 again. If
Yep.
you need to go somewhere, we won't have you very long. We'll do this
Oh,
combat.
it's cool. If anybody's got any questions, I got a minute.
Oh yeah. Does anybody have any questions for me or Andrew or anything else or other people? We had a lot of. I'm glad everybody got to talk this time. We got more backstories. We got everything. So throw it out there if you've got it. If you
I
want
just
to.
love the new dynamic, how Nelson sees death and life.
Yep.
Like, it's from getting the new body to running into the door, not being used to being alive again, and just how he knew what life was, and just
This is
how
the first
it-
season Kyle has not had memory loss.
No, season 1 I didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah, you imposed memory loss toward the end. You're like, I forgot everything.
Yeah, because it was all wonky.
Oh, I know. It was so wonderful. That's why I had to make joke.
But yeah, it's just see ya.
Alright.
Love you.
Bye, Leon.
Yeah.
We'll see you. In 2 weeks.
For the first time in Relic Hunter history, I'm gonna have to go to.
Oh yeah, no, you're good. Hey,
Yeah.
Be safe. If you need anything, holler at me. I'll contact you probably within the next couple days. I got a couple questions.
Yeah,
for you.
absolutely, dude. I don't have any questions other than like round this out. I don't have any questions. The session was great. It was great having Andrew back.
Oh yeah.
And well, I'm glad to be able to finish this up with him. Having him here next week, that's gonna be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Nelson is experiencing a lot, and I'm happy for him. So there's that.
Yes,
Yep.
he is.
In 2 weeks, we will see you.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna stop recording on my end right now.
Yep,
so.
you're good. I'm still going.
All right,
so
bye guys.
Be safe.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you guys. Bye bye.
All right. Do you guys have any questions? I know Nelson, Ari, do you have any questions with your brother? I know that was a heavy thing this season or this episode. So. Do you think you know what's going on?
Honestly, no. I can never tell with you. I'm like, is it good? Is it bad?
It's good and bad. You're getting more powerful, but something else is going on when you're close to your brother. There's
Yeah.
a reason you haven't been around your brother. Stuff happens. Ta-da. Zakar knew this and kept him away from you. So
Oh,
the blood
okay.
thing is going to be interesting after we get out of this fight that Ryan brought back. So, or Leon. Nelson,
Yes.
you have any more questions, comments, tinfoil hats?
Yeah,
Without Andrew
Alright.
here, you have become our tinfoil hat person. So,
pretty much, yeah.
I got a question. Why are you so angry at life?
So, my backstory.
Yep.
I was 7 years old, and my whole entire life he had chronic illness. He was in the hospital his whole entire life. So he always felt like life gave up on him before he was even born, essentially. And there was an event where one of the Relic Hunter monsters or whatever was attacking the city, and it was on his 7th birthday. And he saw that his brother Virgil was walking into the entrance of the hospital, and he saw that there was just disaster happening. And for the first time in Nelson's life, energy, just wave of energy came over him, and he started running for the first time in his life towards his brother. As soon as he left the entrance, debris fell on him and killed him. And the next thing Nelson knew, he opened his eyes and he was just floating in the air, way above the clouds, and a voice rang out to him, and it was Death. And Death appeared in front of him saying, "It's not your time yet. There's still so much more for you to do. You need to go back. You need to protect." And the next thing Nelson knew, he woke up in an action figure. That action figure was the present Virgil got Nelson for his birthday. And when he was bringing it to the hospital, he was going to give it to him for a birthday present. And when he woke up as the toy, he looked up and he saw Virgil holding Nelson's body, crying, saying, "Please don't go. Please don't go. I need you. You're the only thing I have left," because both of our parents died as well.
Yep.
And
a lot of traumatic backstories this season again.
Yeah. And as the toy, I just reached up and tapped him on the leg and said, "Don't worry, I'm still here," in Nelson's voice. And Virgil broke down again, holding the toy.
Yep.
I will posit you this question, and you can just meditate on it if you wish. If you were holding a friend over a ledge, like you caught them as they fall, and you were unable to hold on any longer, is the person holding's on fault that they died?
Ooh, that's an interesting question.
Nope.
All right, I'll just leave that with you.
So Nelson, during the episode, you were asking me the relic. You were crushed by the building, and it wasn't a relic hunter monster. I can tell you that without giving spoilers.
Ooh. Ooh, you changed that?
To Nelson and Virgil, it was a monster that was caused by what you thought was relic hunters or of some sort.
Oh my god, I just put 2 and 2 together. You sneaky son of a bitch.
Hi. I have nothing else. If you guys don't have any questions. Andrew, do you have any questions?
I don't have any questions. You know me, I enjoy damaging Fifi, so playing Life and Death is fun for me.
Did you enjoy your cameo episode today?
I did, and I hoped I was trying to sprinkle in hints throughout the monologue without actually giving it away.
Dude, you did perfect. Like, I couldn't have asked for it to be better. Like, I did not have to interject once, and that was wonderful.
Except for where you specifically stated backstories.
Yeah, well, I meant like cut you off. Like, oh, you're going the wrong. No, what you were doing was perfect.
I enjoyed watching Ryan go through that spiritual.
Oh yeah, Ryan's
he was having him a moment.
Well, see, I'm ready for after the fight and stuff, you guys to realize that you basically just saw another relative die in front of you. And Ryan's not here, but he can either watch this again or I can tell him. So the tubes in the back of Gray's back, he obviously learned from Zebus that, hey, you can kind of channel stuff. That was holding what was left of relic energy. Now, in our universe, there is no relic energy left. None. And I can state that as canon fact.
He wasn't the source, he was the holdout.
Yep. He was yeah, he was the reason the everything happened.
But as a final fu to everybody around him, he was the last relic hunter.
He was. Yep, I was gonna say the one evil relic hunter through. Well, not the one that flew under the radar with you guys. That was
The
close
one that
to
hurt
you.
the most.
The one that
BBs.
hurt the most was the last one standing. Well, if nothing else, Thumbtack, we will see you next session. So glad that you were able to make it. You guys, if you have anything else, let me know. If not, we'll see you in 2 weeks.
All right, I'm gonna skedaddle, skadoodle. Thanks for hanging.
Be safe. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.